Hey guys, welcome back to Flying in Space with Planethead. Um, Long story short, I'm trying something doing a new thing because of the new Minmatar Liberation games that are going on. Uh, I will get to my hint of the day right after I get past the startup screen, but I didn't know that the Liberation games were coming along today. They just popped in, or I would have maybe done a video earlier today on it. But what I would like to do, as long as it keeps me interested over the next couple of days, is to do the Liberation games as a new player. I've never actually gone through I've done a few of the Liberation or the different faction events. Some of them have bigger bonuses than other ones. I haven't messed around a whole lot with them, and I wasn't able to the last couple because I was doing the experiment of not flying through any Eve gates. But I do have my second main character, William Pilgrim, out in Minmatar space right now, so I thought this would be a great idea to boot him up. He doesn't have a whole lot of skill points. He's my exploring character, but I can at least see where he's at. So I want to get this booted up. I'll do the hint of the day, and then I'll roll into the Minmatar events. The only thing I wanted to show you here was I unfortunately already clicked to take it, but it does start off with the Minmatar Liberation Day fireworks crate. These are usually used. I haven't actually done them where you're supposed to shoot somebody with fireworks to get some skill points or something to start it off. I have never actually done that before. Then it also gave me a Thrasher Liberation Games skin. I'm a big fan since I came back of kind of collecting these skins. I've never actually spent any real world money on them, but I'm wanting to see what I can get or see what those are like. So, good. Let's go ahead and get started. There's Mr. Pilgrim there. And let Amanda Rose hang out later on tonight off camera. I can blow some stuff up there. Like I said before, Mr. Pilgrim here, I'm slowly morphing him into my main exploration guy that I can do videos off of where he's exploring. But that goes along directly with my hint of the day, which is about planetary interaction and how you can actually do it on the side and not have to waste time on different things. So, long story short, um, I last week, and I kind of set this up beforehand, I wanted to see uh, what you could do with a character very minimally skilled with planetary interaction. And just to show you here, as part of the hint of the day, is my actual skills in planetary planet management. I will show you right here. I've got a remote sensing of 3 because you have to have that to do, I think, the planetology, um, which increases the resolution of the planet. Now, you don't actually have to have those two. And I did one command center upgrade. So I think the total of this was maybe a half a day's worth of training, if that. I went out, I bought a command center. Now, I am going to rush through this really quickly because this is a very, very brief overview. If you want to get into planetary interaction, there are so many videos out there. I am not an instructional video guy. I'm just a guy out there who wants to give you some ideas of things you can do. Um, so I did set up one gas planet, the most simple planet that's out there, and I set it up so that it makes some oxygen, uh, and it brings out some noble gas. So I'm going to just pull that up here. So now there are a lot of things to keep in mind as far as when you're doing planetary interaction. I would suggest you do some reading before you do it. I have not done this in quite a long time, but I want to do the most simple, basic setup that I could, where I could make some money and not try anything. And literally, other than putting the skills into the thing, once you learn how to do it, I can set this system up right here with those minimal skills, and I can put this together in maybe 15 minutes, and then once a week I can load it back up and reset it, and it will just constantly run while I'm not playing. I'm out exploring, and as either an explorer or somebody who moves around a lot, you can actually access these planets while you're moving around. So that is my hint of the day, is that you can maybe spend a total hour setting this up, and literally like 2 minutes a week, letting it run for a week, and it will slowly accumulate US. Now, obviously, this is really, really simple. You can make a lot more money at this. There are maximum amounts you can. I used to, back whenever I played a long time ago, use all of the planetary interaction to make mobile tractor units that I sold out in Nullsec. A lot of people use it for the oh shoot, the nanite repair paste. They either make it for themselves or they buy it, or they just sell the ore. Now I set this up. I can tell you I set my extractor for a week. I've got a day and 6 hours left, so I've been running it for about 6 days on this very basic setup. I set out 4 extractors. I set up 4 basic what we call it, industrial systems. Now they're actually running too fast now, so they're having caught up. So here's the last trick that I'm going to show you. So I'm making oxygen right now, and in 6 days I have been able to accumulate an ISK amount worth 4.7 million ISK, so of oxygen. Now, the biggest thing here is your volume size. It's going to take me something that can carry 5,000 M3s. So I would probably want to get an epithal. And since I was able to produce 5,000 M3s, I could, and it's worth about 5 million ISK. I could then send these up to I could either shoot them out into space on their own, or I could send them through the customs office, and I'd have to pay a little bit of a tax on that. You want to check on that. Again, a lot more stuff involved. I'm just saying, hey, if you ever want to try it out, this is kind of fun. But I can make a little bit of money on the side and not mess around with anything. Once you set it up, there's no real cost to it. And I'll tell you exactly how much I spent in ISK to make this. So let's get out of our planet. Now I could redo this a little bit more. I have an idea. I will probably do a second hint a week later from now, because there's a flaw in this right now that I'm seeing, but it's going to be a bonus down the road. So keep your minds up for that one. And then maybe a third one at the end of the month to show you how much I can make off of the most basic planet possible. And this is only one planet. If you add on the other planets and do them all, you can make some money there. And by far, this is the minimum amount you can make on this. So there we go. I did write down how much that entire setup cost me in my notes. So where's my notepad? Notepad. I know. Did I not leave my notepad out? All right, fine. I'll go find my notepad. Really? I just lost my connection. I have been notating in the last 3-4 days how much my connection has been better, and then I do that. Fine. So, I've had no problems with my connection in the last 3 days. Then it just pops down for me. There we go. At least you know that I'm not lying about it. Long story short, the amount of ISK involved, I think, was under 500,000 ISK. And then once you make that, there's very little upkeep that you have to do if you set it up right. Now, if you add on the command center levels, it does cost more to set up. I'm talking about the most minimum setup procedure possible. You do have to be an Omega player to do this. So this is one way to offset those costs if you want to do that. I really don't care. It's something that I can do on the side. If I lose connection, I'm going to be frustrated. So where's my notepad? Utilities, notepad. And then, so the command center itself was 81K. The command center upgrade was 580K, so we're talking. And then the launch pad was 900K. And basic industry was actually 4. Beep, 4. And that would be 300K. 300 total. So we're talking 345, 1245, 17, about 18, 1.8 million ISK. And after a week, I've been able to make 5 million ISK. I don't have any other costs that are involved with this. So I could constantly keep running that through if I want to, which is kind of cool. Other than that, so that's a hint of the day. If you want to try out Planetary Interaction, I would suggest checking out the basic levels of it. Don't get crazy into it. Take your time and learn from it if you want to try it out. But even the most minimal amount can make you money, and you can literally just let that sucker keep running. I'll do a second one down the road, and once a month, if you want to take your stuff to market, you can. I will keep testing this out, and I'll give you an update down the road. Okay. So, let's check out this Minmatar Liberation Games. You must select a tribe to support for the event. I must select one. Okay. I gotta support one of these guys. So, that's a lot of reading. That's a lot of reading. That's a lot of reading. I'm gonna look these over real quick. I don't think it really matters to me. There might be something involved with the event. Well, let's event information. Minmatar Games are a celebration of the Minmatar Republic people. During this 12-day event, limited time activities will be available from Minmatar space. Each capsuler can choose to support one of the 7 tribes of the Minmatar Republic for this event, and their activities during the event will earn points for the tribe. After the event, the tribe which received most points will gain control of a new station in Patar and will be featured in a new monument. Fantastic. Well, I am going to choose completely randomly here for the fact that I'm going to choose the ship that I like to fly the most, the Thrasher. So, let's figure out. First, I need to read here and say, who are these guys? The Nefantor. The Nefantor tribe played a notorious role during the Mara Empire's occupation of Minmatar homeworlds as collaborators who actively insisted the enslavement of their... No, I don't want that! I don't want that. Nefantor conspirators and their families led to a mass defection back to the Minmatar Republic, assisting in the recovery of Stakmanor. Today, the Nefantor tribe has been restored as one of the 7 tribes of Minmatar. When the Great Rebellion succeeded in driving the Amar from the Republic, the Amar subsequently set up in a puppet state called the Amatar. Ooh, wait! The Amatar Mandate. Unbeknownst to anyone else, certain Amatar elites had hidden a large number of survivors from the Amar within the Mandate after the discovery of the Minmatar invasion of it. I have to go with this one because my corporation's first station in Amatar is actually in out in the Hassa team. So I'm going to go with Thrasher. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm not going to take the time to read 50,000 other ones. If there is a Stabber there, there's a Rupture and a Thrasher. No, that's not a. That's a threat. Shoot, my brain is not functioning right now. Do it. Okay. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I'm going to confirm a choice. I'm not going to get anything for this. So, looks like I can run through a bunch of stuff here. Pator, built by the government after the formation of the Republic, the massive sculpture called the Eternal Flame is meant to symbolize the everlasting passion and resilient spirit of the Minmatar people. In particular, blah blah blah. Boatload. Combat exploration. So I got an exploration. NRA Liberation Games data complex. You will need a data analyzer. Ooh, see that's I've got an exploration ship. We can do that. Boatload in any mining. I'm not going to be doing any mining. I can tell you that much. Liberation Day reenactment. So my first thing would be to possibly warp here for completing this challenge. So, Pator the Eternal Flame. So am I supposed to fly? Is meant to. It has come to stand for freedom. See, it doesn't allow me to choose that to do. It's just saying I need to do that. I'm assuming I have to fly to Pator. Is that a system? Pator. It's 11 jumps away. Set destination. Okay, I am out in the middle of low sec right now. I got 2 other people in system. Nobody on the gate or nobody on the station, so I got a chance I'm going to die once I undock here. Woohoo! Let's go die. I'm hoping that I'm supposed to fly to... Oh shoot, I need to pick up those fireworks. Dock, dock, dock. It's a Stabber fleet issue here. There's a system-wide speed bonus to AU. Is that one of the bonuses for the Minmatar thingamajigger that's going on? I know they do that every once in a while. So open my container. There should be a firework launcher and some fireworks in here, as they normally do. There we go. So I am going to load those into my ship. I'm going to check those out on my flight, hopefully where I don't die, going to Pator. Now, one negative with this is I like hanging out here in Molden Heath, but if more people are having to hang out in 36 meters. Shoot. Dock up. Okay, he warped away. That was stupid of me. Let's see if we can get out of here. Got the Stabber fleet issue there. Nothing to see here. Let's get out of Losec. I am not going to be safe at all doing this. Literally, I got done with work and now, there's a lot of sites here, so I'm betting those are exploration sites that I can go to. The unfortunate part is I got people in system, which ain't cool. So we're going to keep on rolling. I'm going to bet that there are going to be a lot more people, especially on this first day, out here in Minmatar, Losec and Nullsec, that sort of thing. I am not going to do any research on this event. I'm going to try to live it straight through. Now, I may, a day or two into it, get bored with it and want to do stuff and do other videos. Yeah, 11 people. There's very rarely people here. So we're going to go do the basic one first. I think I have to fly to this Pator Liberation Day parade. Hit the FSN. Okay. With a firework. Hit the RFS. Now, is that a system? While I'm flying to Pator, I'm going to go over here on my side video. You notice I'm being totally like safe, not paying attention. There we go. And I'm going to use Dotland to try to track down while I'm flying here if I'm going to the right spots. Yeah. Go. Hoping that people are more focused on blowing people up in these sites. Well, there's nobody in Mydloff. I have to do a... You know what? We're here. Save one. Submitted. I'm going to hold up my plan to go to Pator and maybe scan one of these sites down. Let's fire you up. Looks like, yeah, I do have a faster speed. Oh, we just got somebody in system. Not gonna mess with it. Dock. Drone's back in. Hello. Oh, I gotta be 2,000 meters away from them for safe recovery? That's ridiculous. Alright. D-scan. Got an Atron. Let's go to my warp spot. Okay, he's gone. Let's see if any of these data sites are here. Nice little thing, since I focused a little bit more on my scanning abilities, and I threw in some Sisters Quark probe scans, I've got it up over 83.1 now. So my scans are a little bit better than they used to be. Maybe I'll get lucky and get one of these Minmatar things right away, and I can show you that. It's a data site that I'm looking for. That's a combat site too. How about you? I don't want combat sites, I want data sites. I swear if all of these are data sites, I'm not going to bother for the rest of the video. We're just going to fly to Pator and see what we have to look at so I can get my 5 skill point or whatever event points. That's a wormhole, not helpful. Now, one little trick that I have learned is once they go to that little circle thing instead of the X thing, I can usually save myself a step by just going out to 4 AU and analyzing versus going all the way back out to 8. I am kind of wanting to do a full tilt long exploration video, just for the fact that I've seen some recently. I am by no means the best, but I know there's a lot of tricks out there that can really save people some time, some effort, and some strategic things that you can do. One of the simplest things is what I'm not doing right now is moving while I'm sitting and scanning. That is one of the dumbest things you can do if you don't have a cloak, which I do have a cloak, but I'm not going to use it. Why? Because I don't believe in cloaks. Good. I also like the fact that I went from one of the most inactive things that you can do with my hint of the day was planetary interaction. I'm going to one of the more active things you can do, which is exploration. Ah, data site. Okay. Don't know if this is one of the Minmatar ones or if it's just a plain old data site. We're going to find out. Oh, now I got some. Kinky Muffin just came in system. Fantastic. Great name. Why did that not? I didn't put it over the top of it. So I got a core scanner and a Sunesis. Fine. It's an Aegis Secure. Anyway. Okay. Aegis Secure is not what I'm looking for, so we are going to continue on our way and see if we can get to Pator to check out this site. This will get me traveling through areas. I've lived a decent amount in Minmatar space, but I haven't taken a whole lot of time to check out its things. This is the lowest amount of skill points that you can get, I think. Why am I leaving here? Because he's flying a Sunesis which has guns, or possibly, and I only had one more thing to scan down, and the odds of it, after seeing that the other ones weren't anything, doesn't do me much good. This is also the beginning of the event, and a lot of times you can get free stuff and sell it right away, so people jump on it right away. You've got a rupture out here. Yeah, see, these systems never have anybody in them. If there's one thing you can take from this is, since it's a Minmatar event, you're going to run into stuff in Minmatar space, and you're going to have a lot more people around in space. What does that mean? It means that if you're somebody who likes to do other stuff, it might open up your space. So tonight, I'm going to boot up with Amanda and try to blow up stuff out in Stain, because it's going to be quieter out there, hopefully. And I may even just go do some scanning someplace else with William. Make money another way. Good. So we got, what, 5 jumps away. Now the Liberation Parade. Is Ultra near a... Yes, I'm fine with Eden. Don't ask me that again. I'm fine with Eden Come. They don't want to kill me. Yeah, Ultranor is a system. I'm just using my other screen because I don't want to change my direction. Now the other major thing that's going on here is there is a bonus of 2 AU increase the ship warp speed during this, which will allow you to get from one side to the other that much faster. So if you're trying to travel, this is going to help you a lot. Now understand, everybody else has that same speed, but if you need to haul things, this might be something that might be very helpful to you to get things to where they need to be over the next couple of days if it's in each system. I don't know if it's just a Minmatar space or across the board. If anybody wants to help me out with that in the comments section, please do. 37 in system. Yeah. This is Tisson. Well, if there's one spot in Malden Heath that might have a lot of people in it, it's Tianu Sud. I don't know. I think that's why I never lived there. I lived in Gulfanoti because I could pronounce it. When I first started playing, I used to live out of Gulfanoti as a minor, and that's when I got my first, not Exhumer, I got my first mining barge. Not the upper level, but the first one in. Did that for quite a while. Kept skilling up my stuff and then got ganked. So, did I jump? Yes, I did. So Magico. Oh, I didn't make it all the way because of my stupid stuff. I didn't have enough capacitor. So I'm looking over here on the map here, and this Liberation Day parade is in Altranur. So if I want to go there after this, I can, and I think that's where I have to shoot a firework at something. It's a parade that's going on. I'm not going to bother with that. I'm trying to get to Pator for the Liberation Day event that I can go see something, I guess. I think that's what it was saying. Daily campaign, Minmatar games. I'm checking out the Eternal Flame. So the Eternal Flame is really warp to the Eternal Flame. That's what it's saying I'm supposed to do here. Now I'm only going to get 5 of these points, where the other ones get me 10 or 20 for exploration. Oh man, that's why everybody's exploring right now. I'll mess around with that later on. Don't know how far away Altranur is from Pator, but I'll head over there next. Just kind of looking at stuff here. No, Altranur is not in a bubble system. I haven't really looked at the makeup of Metropolis a whole lot. I'm in Minmatar now. Okay, so I'm supposed to go check this out. It should be, I'm in Pator now. The Eternal Flame, I'm supposed to warp to it. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to go full tilt, straight forward. Let's see what happens when we fly in at it and take a look. Let's go ahead and clear that out. I don't need my directional scanner. Don't need my corp thingy up here. Got 34 people in local. The Celestial Eternal Flame is 200 meters away. Claim reward. Claim the reward. So this is the Eternal Flame. Where is the Eternal Flame? Looking at the Eternal Flame. That's not the Eternal Flame, is it? It's a beacon, I think. Where is the Eternal Flame? Is that the Eternal Flame? There's the Eternal Flame. Yeah, everybody else is over near this thing over here. Let's go check this one out. Let's take a look at the Eternal Flame. Oh, look at that. It's the Eternal Flame. Constantly going. That's pretty cool. I do like that right there. I don't have my graphics totally up on this one. Cool. Any notes on it? Show the info. Built by the government shortly after the formation of the Minmatar Republic, the massive sculpture called the Eternal Flame is meant to symbolize the everlasting passion and resilient spirit of the Minmatar people. In particular, it has come to stand for the determination of the Minmatar to remain free and liberate all of their people from slavery. Eternal Flame is constructed at some distance from Matar, evidently upon the remains of an old asteroid colony of some kind. Persistent rumor and speculation suggests this was an ancient Minmatar Empire station that once orbited Matar, but the evidence for this romantic suggestion is scarce. Such remains as have been discovered at the core of the Foundation asteroid are mixed of Minmatar and Amatar technology and suggests it was established during the occupation. Some have claimed it was actually a pirate base, though most preferred to believe it was a secret rebel outpost. Perhaps such distractions are moot when considering the times in which it was apparently used. So that is the Eternal Flame. So is there another Minmatar mining data site? So now I can either deposit a 10,000 mining ore, do a combat site, Minmatar Mining Corporation testing. Ooh, what is that one? It's mining, so I don't like it. Warp to the Hagar Mining Corporation Testing Center. Oh, so basically I have to go to another place and look at something, which I will do tomorrow. So that was, if you are interested, the Minmatar thing. Now, old me wouldn't have cared whatsoever about that. New me is like, hey, that's pretty cool. Somebody spent some time to write that down, got some ideas, and I'm liking it a lot more. So, other than that, needed to check out the, let's go ahead and dock up here in Pator. The Thrasher skin that I got. So if I remember correctly, you can come in here and you can, under your character sheet, do skins. I'm going to type in Thrasher. And it looks like it's got Minmatar Liberation skin, Thrasher. It's a permanent skin. Well, first I want to see what an actual Thrasher looks like. Then I'll pull that up. So, let's say Thrasher. And that is the Thrasher there. And I think I can pull it up and look at it like this. Yep. Okay, so this is a regular Thrasher. What one looks like right here. Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, is there any difference in the skin? I gotta do this over again. Let's see here. So pull that up. I'm gonna pull straight as close as possible. I'm not seeing any difference here. What's the base? So this is a different skin here. Am I an idiot? Are you guys not seeing this? Because there isn't an eye on here, so this is not the actual new skin. Now if I click on it, an eye should come on it and it should show something different here. Am I missing something here? See that little eye there? So it's saying, I'm not seeing a difference. Just try one more time. I am not seeing a difference in this Minmatar skin. Anything, maybe something at the back of the ship here, maybe? Or maybe I need to change my settings. Let's see here, general settings. No, display and graphics. I'm going to optimize the settings for memory quality. Let's go with quality. Apply. Now this will make it run slower, but I'm not flying anywhere around right now. So, cool. Okay, so that, man, that is a huge difference. I need a better computer. That looks so cool. This is so cool right there. So let's drop down again. And then I'm going to boot up the actual ship itself. Now, if there is any difference in this, I'm going to click on this Minmatar Liberation skin. I'm not seeing any difference. Is there something down here, maybe? Try this one more time. Oh, the back of it. There it is. Now I see. Okay. So I had to change my settings so that the quality looked better. I don't know how that would affect my flying. So that's kind of cool there. I wish kind of the whole ship was like that. I don't. That's the same as the other. Maybe. So there's the liberation thing. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Okay. Other than that, that's all I got. This is a work day for me, so I'm going to try to blow some other stuff up. But hopefully you guys are having a great day. I have 2 more days of work. Obviously, I've got some more energy in me, ready to roll. But other than that, fly safe, fly dangerously, fly however you want. And tomorrow I'll try to have a better hint for you. Okay, have a good one. Bye-bye.